to decide if a career opportunity is a good one, there are several things you have to take into consideration. Number one, does it make your heart sing? The number one feedback system that you were given at birth is joy. If you're not experiencing joy as you think about doing something and as you pursue doing it, then it's off course for you. Is to simply trust yourself. You know deep inside what's true for you. And if you'll take a few minutes and go inside, we call it meditation, and just ask and sit with the question and see what kind of feelings come up. Does this feel right? So do all the rational research, but then ultimately bring it back into your heart and decide, does this feel good for me? And if it makes sense up here and it feels good, then step into it. Just lean into it and see what happens. Pursue it. No decision is forever. You can always change if it's not what you want.
I kind of progressed into sort of trials riding, when I was a kid. Don't know if it was the best way to try to get girls or anything like that, I can't say that. Come on, I can't, Well, the video that we put on YouTube, by autumn 2008, we started filming it with my flatmate Dave Serby. We made the video with absolutely no expectation, we were both really into the project, and that's all I would think about when I went to bed at night. But we never in a million years imagined that it would be, all over the place. We really made it for ourselves. There was no sort of funding behind it or anything like that. We made it for fun. Pretty much the next day I actually had the BBC phoning me up and all sorts of newspapers, because overnight it had a few 100,000 views or something like that. I mean, it's been really unbelievable how many people have seen it all over the world and the kind of reaction it's had.
Get that live on
YouTube. I'm just so lucky that the video's gotten out to so many people, and now I get to do it as my job. So I don't really know how I ended up here, but it's been a pretty fun time. It's been really unbelievable. Yeah, hopefully we can go on to make some bigger and better things in the future as well. So that's my main goal. Okay? Okay.
This attitude breeds more good thoughts, so why not practice to become a reverse paranoid? Start seeing obstacles as opportunities to grow and change. When your presentation doesn't get the sale, see it as an opportunity to create a better presentation and become better at your job. See the task that gives you some power to change rather than the failure that makes you feel powerless. Look for the seed of something better when everything is going wrong. Almost everyone sees getting laid off as a bad thing. But even if you want your job to be over, the end always feels sad and uninspiring. The end of one job, however, always holds the promise of the new beginning of the next job. If you look at it that way, you're focusing on what a reverse paranoid thinks about. Identify the great benefit in every event. Soon you'll start to see that good is not an accident, but something you create with your attitudes.
Fight was over, the battles won. I thought you lit your blindfolds and watched them burn. I thought that I could show you all that I found, but these barriers all sight and all sound. I found love in the loneliest places, places I shouldn't be found. I found love in the home of a sinner, wrapped in some bittersweet song. So let me tell the truth. Let me come